I served my brother's famous brisket under my name at the block party. So my brother Danny is the food guy in our family. Every holiday, every cookout, everyone waits around for his brisket like it's the second coming. He does this whole thing where he smokes it for like 14 hours and won't tell anyone the rub, not even our mom. He calls it his legacy. I'm not kidding, he actually says that. This is my legacy, man. And look, it's good brisket. I'll give him that. But the way he talks about it, you'd think he cured cancer with a meat thermometer. Here's the thing nobody in my family knows. I know the recipe. I've known it for years. Danny got drunk at my wedding, like 4 years ago, and told me the whole thing, the rub, the wood, the temps, the spritz, all of it, thinking I was too gone to remember. I wasn't. I wrote it down the next morning in my phone. I never did anything with it. I just kept it. Fast forward to last month. Our neighborhood does this big block party every summer, and there's a cook-off, little trophy, bragging rights, that kind of thing. Danny doesn't live in my neighborhood, so he wasn't gonna be there, and my wife kept saying, you should enter something. You never put yourself out there. So I did. I made the brisket. His brisket. 14 hours, the whole deal. I got up at 4 in the morning. I babysat that smoker all day, and it came out perfect, like genuinely perfect. I entered it under my name. I didn't say a word about Danny. I won. First place. People were coming up to me all day going, where'd you learn to make this? And I just said, oh, been messing around with it for a while. My wife was beaming. My kids were proud. It felt amazing, honestly. For once I was the food guy. Somebody posted the photos in the neighborhood group. Me holding the little trophy, the brisket on the table. And of course, because the internet is small, one of my cousins is in that group. She tagged Danny. Look at your brother. Danny called me that night. Hey, congrats on the cook-off, he said. Real flat. Thanks, man. So what'd you make? I could have lied. I know I could have. But I was still kind of riding the high, and honestly, part of me was tired of him holding this thing over everybody's head for years. So I said brisket. There was this long pause. Then he goes, my brisket? I made a brisket. I said, no, don't do that. Did you use my recipe? The one from the wedding? So he did remember telling me. Interesting. You told me you were too drunk to remember, I said. So you did use it. His voice got tight. That's my recipe. That's the one thing that's mine, and you just, what, slapped your name on it and took a trophy. I said, nobody owns brisket, Danny. He lost it. Started going on about how it took him years to perfect it, how I stole his legacy, how I embarrassed him at a party he wasn't even at, in a neighborhood he doesn't live in. You didn't even give me credit, he said. You've never given anyone else credit for anything, I said. You won't even tell mom the recipe because it's mine. It's a piece of meat and some salt, man. He hung up on me. Then he called our mom. Then our mom called me. Then the family group chat lit up. Apparently I'm a thief now. My aunt sent a paragraph about how family recipes are sacred. My cousin, the one who tagged him, said she felt bad for starting drama, like she did anything. Danny sent me one more text that night. You could have just asked to enter your own thing. You had to take the one thing I have. I hope the trophy was worth it. And you know what? I sat there and I thought about it. Really thought about it. The next morning I posted in the neighborhood group. Not an apology. I posted the recipe. The whole thing. The rub, the wood, the temps, all of it. Typed out clean. With a little caption. By popular demand, here's how I make the award-winning brisket. Enjoy, everybody. Danny called 11 times before noon. I let it go to voicemail every time. He texted, take it down, please. That's my legacy. I texted back one thing. It's the neighborhoods now. Danny hasn't spoken to me in 3 weeks, and last Saturday 4 different houses on my street were smoking brisket.